There are no signs outside the building, no hours of operation prominently displayed, little to nothing is done in the way of advertising, and yet more than 10,000 tourists have found their way through the doors of the Museo de las Californias since its opening in October of 2006. The museum curator, Roberto Cuetara, and his assistant Ruber Sanchez keep meticulous visitor demographic records for the museum, along with the 30 security cameras monitoring the exhibit rooms, administration offices, future gift shop cafeteria, and the wraparound interior patio. Their data shows that as of the end of April of 2009, an impressive 22,953 people have crossed the threshold between locals and students as one group and foreigners as another. The Museo de las Californias sits incognito on the edge of the Cabo San Lucas town square, across the street from the restaurant Mi Casa. Its first function was as a school, founded back in 1951 by Professor Amelia Wilkes. Wilkes holds a notable position in the museum's room dedicated to the bygone days of Cabo. She was born in 1907 and died in 1989. Not only was Wilkes the school director, she also managed the electrical supply, was head of the Water Commission, and went on to become the first female subdelegate when Baja Sur was still a territory of Mexico. The town square is dedicated to her name. Cuetara brings a lot of experience to the Museo de las Californias, and he is available and eager to share his encyclopedic-sized knowledge. He started his career at the Anthropology Museum in Mexico City and has been in charge of opening all the museums of Baja Sur, starting in Loreto in 1973 and continuing to La Paz, the Mission of San Javier, the Music Museum in El Triunfo, and the Marine Museum in San Jose. When asked why there are no signs to let people know the building houses a museum, Cuetara smiles and says, "We lack funds and need sponsors to complete many things. The museum relies on funding from the municipality and from donations." He gives the same lack of funds answer when asked why the exhibits are not bilingual, considering almost half of the visitors are foreign. The museum has an ambitious foundation. Touring the various rooms, it is evident a lot of planning and working hours has gone into researching and preserving the historical heritage and natural science of a region. They have also encompassed a room illustrating the solar system, starting with the Big Bang. Cuetara states this room is popular with the school kids. Another area is designated as a student learning center and has a couple of computers. Cuetara has plans for more computers when there are more funds. Since one of the key components of a successful museum is to educate, you have to consider how successful the exhibits are by how they communicate the message to the public. If you're part of the public that speaks Spanish, then the Museo de las Californias deserves a good ranking. The exhibits are informative, and the displays immersing us into Baja history are awesome. The effort and expense that has been put into the museum to date is respectable. If you're part of the public that is monolingual, then you will have to be content to enjoy on a visual level only. Your eye can take in spectacular photos of desert plant and animal life, but without the written and the oral understanding, the museum doesn't deliver to these visitors the full educational impact. Having audio earphones in English for visitors to use as they wander through the museum is another item on Cuetara's wish list, when there are more funds. The Museo de las Californias has a program called Adopt a Piece of Art, where someone can sponsor the restoration and preservation of an item of your choice. For more information about this program, you can email Roberto Cuetara at mscl@loscabos.gov.mx, or better still, visit him and enjoy a tour of the museum. The museum is closed only 2 days out of the year, December 25th and 31st. Hours are Monday 10 to 2, Tuesday to Friday 10 to 7, Saturday 10 to 2, then 4 to 8, Sunday and holidays 4 to 8.